Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Infinite Trends here, and for today's video we are going to look at this woman that claims she has psychic abilities, but I'm calling BS on this already.
I died 15 years ago, and when I woke up, I had psychic abilities.
So it's usually not a good sign if it's 7 seconds in and I'm already talking, because this woman claims, yeah, I died like 15 years ago and came back with psychic abilities. You know, usually once you do like die, there's no coming back, because hence the term die.
God sent me back with a mission and some gifts. I can speak French, I can write the Bengali alphabet, I can understand any foreign language. I have an effect on metal, so like if I think things that God doesn't want me to think about, he'll like bend my metal.
Congratulations, you speak French, so do a lot of people. Doesn't mean they have psychic abilities. And that piece of metal that you claim bends, it doesn't look too sturdy to begin with, so I believe it could bend under any amount of pressure. You probably just don't realize, but you're probably bending it and then just thinking, oh yeah, this is totally part of the psychic abilities.
The craziest thing that I know how to do is I can hear what people think before they speak. At nighttime, I have x-ray visions. I can see where people's old broken bones, I can see basically the light of their skeleton. I also see spirits.
I could claim to do all that kind of stuff too, but doesn't mean I actually can. In order to do that, you need some crazy superpowers, if it's even possible.
He's like in a pink aura right now, like Matthew's grandfather. He's hanging out.
Richard is Matthew's deceased grandfather. I usually feel a presence behind me, like right now. I can feel him here, and he's smoking, for instance, this pipe that...
Yeah, that feeling you're having, it's probably a camera crew lurking in the background and you're just getting uncomfortable, because that's human nature. If you look it up, this happens quite often.
He had. I feel Richard's presence now, and it's very strong. It feels like there's a person standing behind me. Richard is adamant that when Debbie dies, that he does not want Debbie buried next to him. Richard is supporting my relationship with Matthew. He's really actually being quite annoying right now. He says that it's not fair that he had to die before he met me.
You know, do you remember when you were younger and you had that imaginary friend? This is almost what it's like with this girl. She just hasn't left that stage of life that has that imaginary friend.
I love Richard because even from the grave, he's been more of a dad to me than my own dad. It doesn't bother me when people doubt my abilities, because I'm just the messenger for God. It's basically, well, you can believe me or not.
Pretty much, in other words, she gets a lot of hate and she just kind of has to deal with it.
Do you believe that she has psychic abilities?
I was a little doubtful when I first met her. Obviously, as most people would be skeptical to that. And then I saw more of her work.
So she can tell what you're thinking.
She says that it's not very easy for her to tell what I'm thinking.
But other people, it's easier.
Easier.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I believe this is her boyfriend or husband or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. But anyways, you would think if she had these crazy psychic abilities, she would be able to read his mind. This guy was probably brainwashed 110%, because look at his emotion, there isn't any. So he has definitely got brainwashed by this girl to think this is all real.
Can you tell me what I'm thinking right now?
It's not like one of those things that happens like under pressure. Like I can't really do it on demand necessarily.
Well, then you came on the wrong show to brag about your powers here, because Dr. Phil is going to put a lot of pressure on you, just so you know. And that laugh was just too creepy to even stand. I'm starting to believe that this girl is a little psycho, not psychic.
Take your time.
Okay, well, it's just like it's just like when the spirits show up. It's not like I get to just pick and say, okay, you want to talk to your dead grandma or whatever. I don't get to just pick. It's more
I
like
didn't
they
ask
show
you
up.
to mediate with the dead. I just asked you to tell me what I'm thinking.
Yeah, Dr. Phil didn't say to be like that Long Island medium or whatever her name is. She has a show on TLC. He didn't say to communicate with the dead. He asked what he was thinking. And if you were so good, you should have had an answer right away.
I have no idea, honestly.
Well, but you claim to be able to read people's
Just
minds.
not under, I mean, I've got these two evil people staring at me. It's a little difficult.
Now you try and put the blame towards two other people that are on the show as well. This is starting to fall apart for you, and Dr. Phil just kind of exposed you. And Dr. Phil is the king of exposing. He exposed a rapper, he's exposed a few other people as well. So don't try going on the Dr. Phil show and claiming you have all these abilities if you can't prove it, because Dr. Phil, he's going to expose you in the snap of a finger.
It really is very difficult to do under these circumstances.
I'm sure it is. It's really difficult to do when people are looking at you and they can see completely through everything that's fake.
Oh my god, that was straight fire. Whoever that girl is, I give props. You just pretty much said straight to her, look, you're fake, you know it, everyone sees through you. That girl was straight savage.
You say you've died 7 times in this life. And you say you have savant abilities in English. What does that mean?
Dr. Phil, I was about to ask the same question. I didn't understand what that word even was, so can we get a playback?
You say you have savant abilities in English.
What is this girl trying to say? I've never heard that statement before in my life, so I don't know what she's trying to get at here, some secret codes and whatnot.
Like really good at grammar or what?
Yeah, grammar, vocabulary. I thought we were here to talk about Matt's
Well,
sexual
no, I'm here
abuse.
trying to find out whether or not you are a legitimate influence in this young man's life. So I'm trying to find out if you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Dr. Phil, I don't think we're ever going to find out what she thinks or means or anything, because let's just say she's a little out there. But I guess we all find out something new every day. I guess savant means you're really good at English, you have really good grammar and all that. Well, so she says. We can't really trust her, so who knows what that means? I don't. If you do, let me know in the comments below. But that's all the Dr. Phil I got for you guys today. And if you have some psychic abilities, make sure to drop a like and let me know. And if you enjoy my overall channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button as it helps me out. But I hope you all have an amazing day. And this is Infinite Trends signing out.